Hi YouTube, I'm Ocean Siren, and I am responding to the week 4 question for the YouTube Pagan Challenge, and that is my take on the Wheel of the Year. And I thought this was appropriate to do outside in my backyard. So, my take on the Wheel of the Year. It's hard to explain because I was only introduced to the what everybody I think in this community kind of considers the Wheel of the Year about a couple of years ago, where I'm from, which is Miami, Florida. The Wheel of the Year looks, what we consider the Wheel of the Year, looks a lot differently than it does in every book that you read. So for that reason, I have to say that the Wheel of the Year is relative. It's fluid. It changes depending on where you are and what you're, where you are in the grand scheme of things, Being from Miami, I did not know that you could not plant things in November because they wouldn't grow. Or they would die in the frost. There was nothing like that. I mean, for me, cold is like 50 degrees. And I'm not rubbing that in anybody's face. I'm just saying it as a fact. So for me, when I started reading a lot of books detailing the Wheel of the Year and all this other stuff, they were depicting, or at least attempting to depict, things that I couldn't understand. I've never seen snow. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what it feels like. I've seen pictures and I've seen video, but I have never actually in the flesh seen or experienced snow. So, for me, especially around this time of year, a lot of books will tell you that this time of year things are starting to pop out of the ground. You're starting to hear birds. You're starting to see greenery. And as you can tell, nothing here really died. My grapefruit tree still has grapefruits on it. Now I live in North Florida now, but even still, it's not, it's the same story. We got, I think the coldest we got here was in the 20s. It happened one day, and that was the end of it. And nothing really got hurt by it. So, again, I say, the Wheel of the Year, to me, although important, is relative. It's fluid, and so you kind of have to decide what it means to you where you are. There are a lot of people out there that have never seen 100-degree weather. I have. So for you, summer and that time might mean something totally different than it does to me. Also, to add to that, I'm more of a seasonal witch because it's the way I was raised. So for me, the Wheel of the Year is more about getting in touch, less about the celebration. For me, the celebration is being present. It's being in the time. It's really getting your hands in the dirt and connecting. Because throughout the entire year, when I was a kid, all we did was plant things. So for me, the entire year was a celebration of what Mother Earth could give us. And learning how to talk to plants, learning how to feed their everything, give them what they needed in order to, oh, that was my dog, in order to give them what they needed so that they could return the favor. So that really is my take on the Wheel of the Year. For me, it's not necessarily a celebration of one day, the other day, and the other day, and the other day. For me, it's a celebration of the time. To go out and be present and to hear what's happening. Like right now, every morning I hear the songs of birds. And they're everywhere. And it's beautiful. And mostly that is because it's cold everywhere else. So they've come here to catch some sunshine. And I get it. But, to hear that every morning, to see little things. I mean, there were some things that died back, but you can see all the new growth on them now. As a matter of fact, this weekend, it's beautiful out. I'm probably going to start planting some herbs here real soon. So, for me, that is the celebration that is being present in the time. Really getting into what this means. And it's relative. It's where you are. People at this time, they're like, oh my God, I see something poking out of the snow. Woohoo! And that's the celebration. You know, for me, it's a little different. So I know I've been a little bit long-winded about this, and I've probably said it the same way over and over and over again, but I'm sure you get the point at this juncture. So if you have any questions, any comments, I'd love to hear from you guys down there in the comments. And I will see you on another video. All right? Till next time. Bye.